We live. Turn the volume up, Sean. People can't hear you loud, but hey, we back. Hey, hello. How y'all doing out there? Another video. Let's put it out. See that sun shining out there? Ooh. I gotta put these videos out before I gotta do my domestic job, y'all. Yeah, I mow grass and stuff like that. My own grass. Yeah, like I'm out there working hard. Nah, but did my work right now. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to the channel, where we here at this channel, we vision ourselves looking at things at a material level, higher level than ourselves, our outer selves, higher level than who you are to other people outside that, your religion, one, to your family, two, to the public, three, all right, and then to yourself. How you view yourself, all right? I hope you view yourself as a human, all right? Before I put these clothes on, all that stuff, to put these clothes on, to put the clothes on something. What? This human being, all right? But I hope that we come to this channel, we can strip down, and we can talk, all right? We're not going to agree on everything, but we can hopefully come to a healthy disagreement, all right? I want to make the video real quick on some disturbing. I'll give y'all little updates on my court. All right, went to court yesterday. I thought some things was going on. From my understanding, I felt the going in my court was going to be how was I truly feeling? Optimistic that there's nothing that that I wasn't looking for anything out the norm to be upsetting to me. Let's put it that way. I was going court, just laid out, because it's still in the case. I still got to go. Let's put it like this. So I had a friend who had this friend who paid some money he went to a lawyer, paid, lawyer told him about 90 days, 90 some days or whatever, 60, 90 days, you'll be able to, have your divorce or whatever. So it didn't happen. This friend of mine, though, has been married like 4 times before. Right? So in the 4 times he married, the marriage is, he was able to get divorced within 3 to 6 months. I say 6 months, I think the longest was, the one before this was long because that person knew what they was doing. They was drawing it out to get money and stuff like that. So the other ones were, if not 60 days, 90 days, all right, boom, and it was consent and all that stuff, consensual stuff. So the friend, he said he did this same one, all right. He was able to find a spiritual lawyer. So he's saying, okay. So, and he identified, they boom, bumped head on that. Watch this, he even let the lawyer's paralegal, because the lawyer paralegal, he said the phone or something, she lost her phone, they couldn't get in contact with him and all that. So he felt compelled to help them out, because he wanted to get in contact. We said he wanted to make sure that he getting in contact, getting news about his case and all that stuff. So he divulged and gave his phone, one of his older phones, to the paralegal, not worrying about text messages and stuff like that was on it. They could identify, people's faults and stuff like that. You don't worry about that. Helping somebody out. Gave the paralegal the phone and everything. Boom, paralegal to, hey, no problem, bro. Say he gave some numbers, had new numbers and stuff like that. So he gave the new numbers, had new emails and stuff, gave them the new emails when they transit stuff. So finally come out to 90 days, and he's thinking he ain't had contact for 90 days, for 30 days. Not even less than that. It was like 3 weeks, I think. Mother, I think he had to take his mother to hospice and stuff like that. Things like that. He got the same kind of condition I do, right? We kind of parallel. So in that, the paid his money, $4,500, right? Boom, boom. Lord said, gonna put it in the paper that I served the person, everything. Told him 3 times. Came to the office, said, sir, the person was hiding. Even the lawyer and they know they was there, everything. They hiding, so they know they was there and everything. Okay, cool. 90 days come, I come up. I'm in my 90 days. I'm like uncontested, whatever, person hiding, whatever. So he said he came up there to, get good news. Like, we're gonna go to court. You're gonna be good. The person don't want to show up. They showing that they hide and stuff, and they don't do. So yeah, we're gonna go in here. We'll have it. Okay, cool. That didn't happen. He showed up. That didn't happen. They put it back in his plate, talking about, well, we tried to get hold of you and we couldn't find you, and we said, oh, you. Oh, so he's like, That's funny because what he told me was when your paralegal couldn't get a hold of me on the phone because her phone was messed up, she hit me on Facebook. That's what he said. He said she hit me on Facebook, called me on Facebook. That's how she was able to get the phone because he was disturbed. The he said I was disturbed that she had to go on Facebook. Boom, let me help you out with the phone. You know what I'm saying? Him not thinking in his mind that was a ploy. I told him, I said, I think that was a ploy after doing it, because now what you now know and you see is that, man, in the whole scheme picture, he's saying, okay, this lawyer and this paralegal, one of them are attached to this other person that you're trying to probably get away from, because they now see that the damaging information that you have on the phone and text message that you talk to the lawyer about. So now the paralegal has the phone. So when you show up and then they continue to say, well, we try to contact you, you check your emails, ain't no email. You gave them the new email, you gave them the new phone number, ain't no calls, no nothing. Why? Because they know. It's a whole, that's what I told him. I said, bro, this is a whole scheme right here, man. So what he told him at the thing, he told him, the judge said, well, this ain't good enough. You putting it in this and you going over there paying the people to pay out that man's his 4,500 to go over there and serve and all of that. This ain't good enough. You need to go find a friend or family member. That's what he told him. That's what he told the lawyer. Okay, so it brings him to this. So he told me straight up, he said, hey, man, I was upset. I was upset. And I displayed my upset to the paralegal who was sitting there. He said he was sitting in the podium maybe. And I told him, I said, this is unsatisfactory. This is all y'all did with my money. This is the best you can do for me. This smells like a setup. The lawyer said, the lawyer with another client in there. So as he's displaying his displeasure with what was going on, other client heard, and he was honest. Said, man, I let him know. I ain't pleased with it. And he told him, I said, I'd like to talk to the judge. Can you get me in front of the judge so I can explain my case? Can find out why the judge think it's necessary that how would I know where this running wife, she's running on purpose. How would I know what her family and all that stuff? When I don't know nothing about them, they all running. Everybody running. People that move, we ain't got no address to people. Matter of fact, and they lost their houses and stuff. So what we talking about? I'm supposed to go find somebody. Can't find her. Now watch this though. So when I calmed him down, say, man, okay, man, don't worry about it. Hey, just go to court. So the lawyer summoned them to court, because of his behavior. That was the lawyer's justification, his excuse of dropping the client. I can't no longer, or you can write me, apologize, and I'll continue to watch this. So he say, man, shoot, 2-3 weeks later, gets a letter in mail. That letter, he say, boom, 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 and stipulate, and a check, $1,600. So he paid him $4,500. He gets $1,600 back in a check. So he go put that check in the bank. Next day, check bounce. True story. Next check bounce. $1,600. Cool. So yesterday, court didn't go well. I showed up about after 5 minutes after 9. My intention was to take mom's, take her mom. So my intention was to take mom's. Got up early, but mom is her health is declining, so she cannot, move around like she used to. Cool. So call son and say, hey man, probably gonna need you to come down, watch grandma for me. He's like, cool, did that. We made that transition, cool. Go to Belt, about 25, 30 minutes away, right? Get out there. So it's taking time out of my life, my things, personal, my emergency of my son having to come take care of his grandma, boom, boom, because this and this. So I get there. At 9 o'clock on dot, but I'll go to the wrong courthouse, the wrong room, which is adjacent to the